Ugh. Over here. Everyone up on the mic. But also have a problem getting absolute. Wait. There's plugged in. That's why I can't the game. Click. There we go. Popped a lot of. I fought a guy over at my. Got you. Lane. Abandoned. Okay. I thought he was him. Lando level up, you. Look, attribute. Oh. Up there. Okay. Oh, but I bet I. Alchemy. I took. Wait. going. Okay. Almighty hut. Here. Here, Tibby. I'm gonna come back. Yeah, we're not dealing with.
The gate's blocked. We couldn't open it even if we wanted to.
Okay. That's cool. An interesting. No? How about you, kind sir? Huh? Not too many. Oh. Magic up. 48. Gentlemen. A deer. Ah. What's up with the talk, but finding out. go up. I'll be able to down and proper height. Hello, Coco. I'm Kurt. Hey. I was in a city. I was really hoping it was a city, but not. Oh, am I Dawn of War? Unless Cookie's actually down to play. Another. Well, I guess it's a good thing I opted to go exploring. Definitely, I'm definitely possible corner right. A big old mountain. Get more over here potential, but for that's most of everything I can. A rock creature. Found that's a lot of bears and stuff. That's water. Going. Just gonna keep it going. We're gonna ignore all these bears and creepy crawly, whatever the else that was. All right. Happy to hear I started a project. Woo! I'm so happy to hear that, Coco. Wait, which project? I said I pay you for, or the project in like I'm building a mega base on every single major point of interest around it. Those are both really big projects. Yes. Like, part one. I made it to see. Also, waterwork. This shrine had so many bears and stuff by it. That's terrifying, honestly. On the bright side, back to town. Like, on Tableau. Yes. Lovely. Hey there, Link.
Got some.
Happily. Buy all the off of you. Boy, I can move. I hope that ever happens to crash my game again. I turn off my head, turn down my headphones too. Last I checked, it's kinda loud. Hey, the shield! White, pink. Call me crazy.
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
Hey,
He's
I'm dead.
waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansem. Welcome to my home. Quite a scene unfolded at the men here, with you at the heart of it. I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the men here react to you?
I carry King Arthur.
I see. You have a habit of not taking things seriously, don't you? But this is no trivial matter, so I demand respect. Come now, you must have a theory.
I love I love it when games just allow me to be truthfully honest and everyone around me just kind of goes, Oh, you're crazy. No, that's not what's happening. But you. That makes a little bit more sense.
The local men here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this menhir represents?
Merlin built.
So they say. The menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Cuanacht, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end.
Alright.
And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen,
Yeah.
it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
I want to take your minion. Why?
Officially, they say they want to gather all the men here scattered across Avalon, set them around Camelot, and bring people there to ensure their safety. That is, if they can figure out how to restore the power of the menhirs.
Unofficially?
I don't think we know each other well enough to speak on unofficial terms.
Here. Lost.
I'm well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the men here reignited, the people of Cuanacht will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out. And bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
You prefer to happen.
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights, who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe me, being a lord in times like these is a heavy burden.
At first, I was giving the game the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the guy is missing a hand, but no, inside of his outfit. Or, telling me here, one from me.
I want you to speak with Dinho and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Cuanacht, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change. Palamiti's shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the men here. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic. And the people of Cuanacht are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose.
Oh my god, Tookie. Do you think you'll be able to play games tomorrow, perhaps? Okay.
If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Well. That was. That is. That's right.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Do you need something?
Fucking. Hello.
Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Cuanacht usually passes through my hands first.
The business.
From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Cuanacht doesn't collapse under its own weight, it's my duty to keep things running smoothly. Not an easy task, given the times. And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Cuanacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type.
Life like here in the at the court. Just gonna completely
Life at
ignore his
court
question.
is a delicate dance. It's calm on the surface, but underneath, there's always tension. Managing affairs, settling disputes, keeping the wheels turning. It's not for the faint of heart. Lord Yvain means well, but he makes decisions slowly, too slowly sometimes. Not that I complain. It's a role I've accepted, and one I'll carry out for as long as I'm needed. It's a quiet kind of chaos, but one we must master, for the sake of Cuanacht and those who call it home.
I'll just check the court.
Challenging doesn't begin to describe it. The court is the heart of Cuanacht, and if it falters, the rest follows. That's a heavy weight to bear. But if I'm honest, it's the plague that keeps me awake at night. I've seen what it does, how it spreads, how it steals lives without mercy. I lost my family to it. The only reason I'm still here is because I was locked away at court while they were quarantined. Since then, protecting this place, keeping it safe, has been more than a duty. It's been everything.
Alright.
Until next time.
I need my quest or something. Talk to you. Down here.
Hey, you can't do that!
You can't be sliding in the hallway. Well, fuck you, I do what I want. Woohoo! Sliding. About that. Hello, stranger.
Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion.
Yep.
You feeling better now?
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the menhir. No wonder they brought you straight here. Tell me, did you get to see our lord? Or just that snake of his, Anselm?
All the questions?
Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. I'm the innkeeper around here, though, as you've probably seen, there's not much of an inn left to keep. Truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the menhir and all, you might have Lord Yvain's ear. And maybe you'd be kind enough to whisper a thing or two into it on my behalf?
Can't you talk to him yourself?
Because he doesn't bother listening to us common folk, even when our livelihoods are at stake. If we're lucky, we get to air our grievances to Anselm, but wait for the Lord's decision is always his answer. How long can we wait? We're not some lazy nobles. We don't just get to put our lives on hold. We've got to eat, damn it. And unlike him, we have to work for our meals. Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but the Red Priests have been here for ages. and they never had a problem with my place. And last I checked, Yvain's still our lord, not one of those Camelocians. What gives them the right to meddle in our business?
Oh, the Red Death is a valid threat.
Aye, I know. I was here when the outbreak hit. Lost some of my best patrons. But the Red Priests have it under control now. Every new case gets carted straight to the asylum, and we haven't had one in a good while. I tried talking to the Camelocians. They told me to piss off. Now Yvain's my only hope.
I'll talk with him.
I thank you, stranger. All I want is a straight answer. The least he could do is make Camelot pay me some kind of compensation. Damn bastards come in here acting like they own all of Cuanacht. I'll wait here for you.
Okay. Fish in the... Oh, back inside I go.
Just keep your head down. Just passing through? Good.
Hey, buddy. Woman named Morga outside. She needs to talk to you.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand.
This is a pressing matter.
I don't doubt that. But Cuanacht is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
Genius is the livelihood we're talking about.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she?
Hasn't gotten any money, no.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I can see why she's upset. Very well. Tell her she'll be paid part of the damages from my coffers. And I'll speak with Denholm about her situation. When I have the time. I can't offer more than that. As long as this stalemate with Camelot holds, reopening the inn is out of the question. That's my final decision. Now, was there something else?
Nope.
Stay quiet. Stay safe. There you are. Be well.
I'll tell her that. Lied. Talk to him.
And? What did he say?
Cover part of the damages himself, and he'll ask Camelot to pay the
But the
rest.
inn stays closed? Figures. So now instead of standing around here, I'll be stuck at home, hoping those thugs from Camelot will graciously pay what they owe me. I'd say it's better than nothing, but honestly, it's barely that. Eh? Should have known better than to count on that good-for-nothing lordling. Thank you, stranger. I'm glad at least someone here still cares about the common folk.
But yeah,
I've worked there since I was strong enough to lift a tankard full of ale. It's been in my family for 4 generations. I'd hoped to leave it to one of my sons, but Camelot took them too. And all I can do now is pray they come back safe. Eh? Too bad you'll never taste my ale, best in the land, and I don't say that lightly.
perhaps you could just move your... Camelot?
It wouldn't be the same. The secret to good ale isn't just the recipe, it's the ingredients. It needs Cuanacht water, Cuanacht soil. Without that, it's just the same slop they sell everywhere else.
Hospital. Other person. Hospital warehouse. Let's get sidetracked like we always. Anyone home? Hello?
You startled me.
Oh. Sorry. Taking some apples.
Welcome to my home, stranger. Whatever brings you here, know that the Langfords were always known for hospitality, even in times like these. Sit down. Have a drink with me.
Couldn't expect that.
This is precisely what you should expect from the Langfords. This place has seen better days, sure. Used to be full of people. Now no one bothers. Not since things turned sour. But it's still mine. I was born here, and I'll die here. Let those damn Camelosians try and drag me out. That said, do you have anything we could drink?
Thought you were offering.
I'd love to. But my damn servants drank the cellar dry before vanishing into thin air. You just can't rely on anyone these days.
Don't have any.
Typical. First the townsfolk turn their backs, then thieves empty my cellar, and now even my guests show up empty-handed. Such times we live in. But never mind all that. Come, sit, feel at home. What's the word out there? Still cheering and selling cabbages while the world rots beneath their feet?
Like the Camelosian.
The Camelosians? Upstarts and pretenders, the lot of them. And now they strut about, issuing orders about the weirdness coming. Convenient excuse to drive me from my ancestral home, isn't it?
You don't believe in the weirdness?
Believe? I've heard tales of the so-called weirdness ever since I was a child. Always coming, never arriving. Just another ghost story they use to control the weak-minded. My grandfather told me how the Camelosians used the same trick 50 years ago, to seize the eastern valleys. Danger coming, we must relocate for safety. And look who owns those fertile lands now. I wasn't born yesterday. This house has stood through worse than some mystical threat they can't even properly describe.
Happened to you.
They happened to themselves. Misfortune, betrayal, weakness. By the time it all landed on me, the gold was gone and the doors were already closing. And somehow I'm the one everyone points at.
Hey, Tookie.
Stop.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I've been getting shorts on my phone of that memes based around that guy that you have on your shirt. Funny meme guy. Yeah. You just reminded me of one of them. Which was like, I just came to a realization, you could destroy the walls, you could destroy everything. And, like, what? Why would you do that? It's like, I'm no longer on my SSRIs? I am the unmedicated soldier God intended me to be, or something. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Don't want to survive. Killed elsewhere?
And go where? Wander the roads like some beggar? My family has lived in this town for centuries. I'd rather be crushed beneath the stones my forefathers placed here than abandon them.
Want to survive? Rebuild elsewhere?
Survive as what? A nobody scraping by, begging favors. Better to die remembered here than live forgotten out there.
You're all alone?
All alone? Not quite. There's one left. A servant. Stays up in that shed on the roof. She doesn't talk much, though. She's probably waiting for me to croak, so she can sell the place for scrap. But she'll be waiting a while. I've outlived better people.
caused your family's downfall.
My uncle's betrayal is what started it all. He convinced my father to invest the family fortune in a new mining venture in the northern hills. He said the ore will make us wealthier than ever. Ha! The mine flooded, the workers died, and the council demanded reparations that bled us dry. Then the vultures descended. Merchants calling in debts. Neighbors turning their backs. My father died of grief. And I inherited nothing.
Damn.
Leaving already? Well, I suppose that's to be expected. Everyone leaves in the end. Go on, then. Back to your important business. But tell others what you saw here. The last Langford, holding his ground, while the world crumbles. Do you need something?
Wonder if I can offer you some wine. Oh. Look. Turns to the ecstasy.
Do you need something?
Well, I'm just questioning. Why are they so... Alright. So... talk to the servant. Yeah. Hello.
Ah, a visitor. Let me guess. You've been chatting with the last great Langford downstairs? I could hear his booming voice from up here. Always the same stories, the same complaints.
Said you were waiting for him to die so you can sell this place.
Sell it? To whom? This place is worth nothing but memories and rot. And if I wanted him dead, I wouldn't have spent 30 years cooking his meals and washing his clothes. So, I've heard he told you about the betrayal, the mine, his poor father dying of grief. You want to know what really happened?
Sure.
There was a mine. That much is true. But it wasn't his uncle's idea to dig. It was his. The last great Langford heir, barely 20 and already gambling away the family fortune in Camelot taverns. The mine was his desperate attempt to recover his losses. He ignored all the warnings, water pockets, old miners who refused to work there. He hired desperate folk who didn't know any better. When it collapsed, 27 miners died, and not a single coin was spent on their families until he was forced to pay up. He blames everyone for his family's downfall, except himself.
Oh. What about his father?
Sir Senric was a good man. He didn't die of grief. He died trying to make things right. Traveled to every family that lost someone, offering what compensation he could. Worked himself to exhaustion trying to salvage the family name. The night he died, Our noble heir downstairs was passed out drunk in the gambling halls of Camelot. Didn't even attend his father's funeral.
Oh. Camelot. Hate so much.
The Camelotians offered to help. Some lady wanted to pay half of his debts out of respect for his father. The young drunk threw a wine bottle at her and called her a vulture.
That all the servants drank his cellars dry and vanished.
There were 12 of us left when things got bad. Loyal folk who stayed even when the pay stopped. For months, we used our own savings to keep food on the table. His table, mind you. Then winter came, and the food stores were empty. The old groundskeeper froze to death in his cottage because the Lord needed the firewood for himself. The others left one by one. Only I remained, foolish old woman that I am.
He doesn't believe the weirdness.
He knows it's real. That's the most pitiful part of his charade. Sometimes at night, I hear him at the east window, watching the mists with a spyglass, whimpering like a child. But to admit that it's real would mean admitting the Camelotians are right, and he'd rather die than do that.
Why do you really stay?
Not for him, for the promises I made to his father. Watch over my son, Lord Senric asked me as he lay dying. He is lost, but perhaps one day he'll find his way. 30 years I've waited for that day. But now, with the weirdness coming, even promises must sometimes be broken. Last week, it took the old mill at the edge of town, turned it inside out. Stones became light as paper. Water flowed upward. Whatever you decide to do, don't linger too long. Some ends come whether we're ready or not. I've packed my things. Soon I will leave, with or without him. I fulfilled my promise for long enough.
It's him to leave with.
And why would I want to leave with him? I think I've carried this burden for long enough.
He'll die without you.
That's the cruel truth of it, isn't it? 30 years I've kept him alive. And what thanks have I gotten? None. But you're right. He wouldn't last a week without someone to cook his meals and tend his fire. Even his self-pity needs an audience.
Hey, you.
Back so soon? Found nothing worth stealing upstairs, I take it?
Spoke with your servant.
That old crow. Don't believe a word she says. Been addled for years. Probably told you I'm some kind of monster, did she? Always had a talent for dramatic tales.
Prince is coming, you need to leave.
Not this nonsense again. The Langfords have weathered worse than some mysterious fog. This house has stood for generations, and it will stand for generations more. Begging that this girl...
Yeah, don't worry. I have like 8 of these potions. I can absolutely back into ever won these. $33. Also need. I'll talk to you later, bud.
Back so probably this ha.
Wait another day.
And what would you know of leadership? The Langfords have held this land since before your grandparents were born. Retreating is for the weak. This go.
this thing. Back that way in case I really need all 3 of these in order to convince him.
Soon.
I'm just gonna come back later.
That probably. This. How did you? I mean, simple precautions, nothing more. And what would you know of begging? Well, this girl.
Reloaded the VOM save. But it's fine. I'll just come back and actually conversation later. Sure, that means I have to put, what? 8 points? No. I'm good yet. Well. 9 points. Okay. Else we can. Anyone else we can help? Or just becomes a run around and I pick fights for every random possibly. Till I get enough level up. Hey buddy.
What do you want? Who are you? What do you... what do you...
Fucking.
Show the horse! Clink, clink, clink! Move out! One foot in front of the other!
Now you
Crunch, crunch! The wolf eats the spoils, eats the cows, eats the heads, tears to shreds! Ate the thigh. Hear the cry!
Doesn't matter.
Crunch, crunch! Oh, the wolf eats the spoils, eats
Okay.
the cows, eats the heads, tears to shreds!
That person's.
You're going to feel better soon. I'm just trying to help you. You'll get better soon, you'll see. Just try to calm down. Calm down. Don't be scared. It's just medicine. It'll help ease your pain before long.
My skin! It's burning. It hurts. It hurts so much. Leave me. Those cursed scales. Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. No. I'm so scared.
Have you come to offer aid? Or do you stand among the wounded? If so, do not let fear grip your heart. Your time will come. Trust the will of the word, and you shall shine.
Look like a red.
No, I am no priest. Merely a corpse through which the word is fulfilled. My path is clear now. When I am strong enough, I shall speak of the miracle I have lived through. In the shadow of the plague I stood, and yet I survived, shielded by the divine protection of the word.
Were you?
I am but an empty vessel, yearning to be filled with the sacred joy of the word. Now I am perfectly blank and naked. Alone I lie in this cold place, silently watching, patiently waiting. But soon, all shall be perfectly splendid.
Perfectly. That means.
I have been marked, a gift given to me so that I may pass it on. Tell me, do you wish to become a hollow shell, an obedient corpse, able to hear the voice of the one who guides us to the final act?
What? The final act?
It is your intimate moment beside the prophet. You will hear the beating of her heart, Feel her healing grace, and then you will find peace in the word. At last we shall rest, sister. We will finally rejoice.
His brother and No, what do you mean?
It is a path, one you will walk, guided by the one who bestowed upon me the grace of hollowness. I have received my task, to wait and pass the gift along.
Sure.
It will take but a moment. You will feel no pain. Now, go to the place where I first set foot on this path. There, you will find the one who shall become your shepherd. Soon, you will be reborn.
Talk to you. Hello?
Do you need something? Are you in pain? I'll do all I can to help, but I need to warn you that our supplies are quite limited.
Our supplies, hospital besides you?
Well, actually, the hospital is run by Camelot. I'm just an apprentice to Neonte, the priestess of the All-Mother here in Cuanacht. But the healer from Camelot is dead, and Neonte spends most of her time at Lord Yvain's manor. So, it seems I'm on my own.
I will help you.
Oh, she thinks I have everything well in hand. As if she doesn't notice it. All falling apart. I know I should feel flattered by her trust. But honestly, I'm just exhausted. I'm not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given me. Ever since Lady May fell ill and died, Neonte's barely been here. She just sits by her grave. Truth be told, I'm a bit worried about her. Even when she does come by, she seems absent, and I don't even have the time to go check on her.
I can't say.
Camelot treats this place like a field hospital. To them, it's temporary, though I suppose that's their outlook on all of Cuanacht right now. The legate says Camelot simply can't spare anyone else. According to him, one priestess and her apprentice should suffice. And yet, his soldiers are the ones who are supposed to get priority, even if they only have a blister. I'm required to treat them before a local with a broken leg.
Difficult for you.
It is. It really is. The hospital's barely holding on. Camelot pays us a pittance for treating their soldiers. And the villagers just pay with what they can. But I can't make medicine with eggs and chickens. And even if I could, I don't have the time. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop in and take it all off my hands. Ideally, it would be Neonte. But I'm not sure I can count on her anymore. Still, maybe it's worth a try.
That soldier, the one mumbling nonsense.
No one knows. He barely speaks. And when he does, it's all nonsense. The poor man's lost his mind. I'm afraid there's no point in talking to him right now. Besides, he needs rest.
And do you know how this happened?
You should speak to Legate Denham. All I know is they sent him somewhere. And when he came back, he was like this. If I had to guess, I'd say it's the effects of the weirdness.
Yep. What do you think?
He's a seasoned soldier. I'm sure he's seen plenty in his life. I doubt anything could scare him enough to drive him mad. The other soldiers said he was acting completely normal before. So it's not some long-standing illness of the mind. Unless he hid it very well. But I've seen similar cases. In people who spend a few nights, or even one, beyond the Menea's reach.
I could help you.
There is a patient who won't let me treat him. His name's Wilbur, and he's a difficult case. Most of what ails him is just old age. Some days he's clear-headed, but those are becoming fewer and farther between. Lately, he won't let me touch him. He yells at me, claiming I'm keeping him here by force, away from his family. He's even stopped eating and refuses to take his medicine. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to help him anymore without scaring him even more. All of Cuanacht knows that I was marked by the weirdness. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but some are superstitious. They believe I bring bad luck. When Tainted took me in, there were a lot of whispers, though it got better once I started working in the hospital. Weirdness or not, at least they have a healer. But I'm afraid that, in Wilbur's head, I've become some monstrous figure, keeping him prisoner. You can try, if you'd like. Maybe he'll trust you more than he trusts me. Just, please, be gentle with him. He's been through enough already.
Terrorizing him the second I walked in.
You're helping that jailer with the weird face, are you? Might as well throw me in the stocks then. I ain't going down peaceful, that's for sure. I want to go to my family.
What about your family?
They live in the lower district. I'll go to them, but that cursed wench won't let me leave.
To the island asylum.
Bollocks. There's been no Red Death since King Arthur's times. I bet she's the one who filled your head with all that nonsense, eh? Don't listen to her. You can tell right away that nothing good comes from her. Good folk don't end up twisted like she is.
Hey. Quick lock pick. Already. Dark Knight. Also, dear Grandpa, I'll sign. Boy, the one you made me after Dad went to. Oh, Mother, I wanted someone to tell me to always keep with me, but I want to be back from the hospital. A lot of weird, aggressive stuff in that upper core. Gee. Full send. Hollow shell. When you filled with joy. Okay. Wait, the slow walk. Oh, come on. Thank you. What is this actually? That's fun.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
I didn't mean to be a bother. I'm really sorry. Oh, all right. I promise I won't bother you.
I didn't do anything to you, sir. Where'd the weird aggression come? The goddamn.
Oh, is that you, Roy? Have you finally come to visit your grandpa? What took you so long? Did you lose that toy of yours again? I remember you wouldn't go anywhere without it. But I see you're all grown up now, so it's probably long gone.
I have it with.
Oh, good. That's good. You remembered to always have it with you. Do you remember why you got this plushie?
I didn't think there'd be a pop fucking quiz. I'm over here actively trying to remember it, but actually, playback where I could just read the video all the way back to the part where I picked up the letter and read. That's me grabbing all the stuff. There it is. Island. When you dad went to all mother.
Aye, don't forget about him. Remember, no matter what happens or how things are,
That's why I was
you're
confused.
kin by blood, and you can't fool that bond. I've always been there for you too. Oh, by the way, do you happen to remember that rhyme I wrote for you? When the dark night comes, the menhir will feast.
Go ahead.
All right. And what about the next verse? But if a wicked foe dares cross our floor, oh, it is really you. On the All Mother, you have grown. How much time must have passed? Something must be really messed up in my head. Tell me, dear Roy, will you take me home now? You're serious about this? Fine, then. If you say so, I'll trust you. I'll stay in the hospital.
Let's go!
But damn it, this better not take long. Here, take this, and get yourself something nice at the inn. Leave me now. Grandpa has to rest. It was good to see you.
We used an old man's dementia against him. Let's go!
You doing okay?
Open your shop. Find a stash.
I know. I saw what you did. I'm not sure if lying to him was the best idea. But, well, it's better than nothing. Thank you. You've helped us both. I'm just so relieved I didn't have to handle this one thing all on my own. But I can't keep going on like this for much longer. I can't run this hospital all on my own. It's an impossible task.
Definitely needs to help you out here.
Someone with money, preferably. I won't lie. I've thought about it already. More than once. Someone who can supply us with ingredients. Maybe an alchemist to make the medicines. At one point, I even considered asking the Red Priests for help. But Neonte would have my head. Then I thought about Orwin and the Merchants' Union. But I can't abandon the patients just to have a long discussion about the business prospects of a failing hospital.
You have against the Red Priest?
What doesn't she have against them? First, she abhors the doctrine of K on a purely theological level. Her words, not mine. And then it's all about politics. She says the influence of the Red Church is undermining the position of the All-Mother on Avalon. I don't know. Maybe people just turn to whoever is willing to help. If the priestesses aren't enough, someone has to step in.
Question.
I know. That's why I'm hesitant. But some of them are also quite innovative. No one can deny that their research into the Red Death has led to real progress in medicine. I suppose if I were ever to run a hospital with one, I'd have to make sure they don't get too ambitious.
Talk to someone.
You do that? For me? Why? I just told you the hospital has no money. I can't pay you for your efforts.
Do it for the people.
That's very noble of you. But still, when the hospital is back on its feet, I'll find a way to repay you. Thank you. Even if it doesn't work out. Your offer means the world to me. I've been alone with this for so long. It's good to finally have some hope.
Basic.
Oh, I promise.
Hey, I mean, good. I need kids right now. That stash box? Stash box! Longer have the for this. lot of stats to it. A lot of things.
Oh, hello there.
Fascinating. Have problems? Daytime.
Always a Hello there. Looking for solid, affordable gear? But where are my manners? I'm Alwyn. And you, my dear stranger, look like you're in dire need of a resupply.
Hey, Chipper.
Well, the men here doesn't seem to be on the verge of dying anymore, and with the Camelotians around, business is booming. The longer they stick around with nothing to spend their coin on but our stalls, the better for us. It's a bit of a shame I'll have to delay visiting my brother at the Horns of the South, but he'll understand. He always says he can't leave his stall for even a single day.
Light on the why I might need 10 of those, but bottom.
She is? That's interesting news. Though I had no idea the hospital had financial problems. I thought it was funded by our brave Camelotian army. Or was it Lord Yvain? I can never remember.
By Camelot, but Lord Ain appoints in Italy as head of
Who
the
in
hospital.
turn dumped the entire responsibility onto her poor apprentice.
Got it.
That sounds like a complete disaster of mismanagement. Still, with a bit of restructuring, it might not be entirely hopeless. That said, a hospital doesn't exactly strike me as a lucrative venture, and I'm not in business for charity. When I invest, I expect a return. And here, I just don't see it.
Hospital. People always need heat. Charge them for medicine.
That's true. But in Cuanacht, people would sooner dig up their grandmother's miracle recipes than pay for something they used to get for free. I need some concrete ideas.
the locals for free. Charge Camelot.
Don't let Legged Denholm hear you say that. Well, at least not until we've made it happen. With how people feel about Camelot, a move like that could make the Merchants' Union popular enough to topple Lord Yvain. Not that we'd actually want to do that, of course. I can see you've put some thought into this. I can't stand when people pitch me a business opportunity and expect me to figure everything out for them.
So you invest in the hospital?
Not just me, I hope. We'll need backing from the rest of the Merchants' Union. Start with Bonksy and Osmond, get them to join in, and talk to Erwin since we'll need an alchemist. The more support we have, the better.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Elixirs, powders, ointments, got something for wounds, poisons, something to keep you on your feet through the night and help you survive the cold. And all of it made by my own hands, with science. No tricks, no vile spells.
Vile spells? But you gotta get into magic.
Yes, all magic is a scam.
Oh.
An illusion that pretends to give you something but always takes more in return. My elixirs work because they're based on knowledge and experience, not some fickle power from another world. Anyway, go ahead and read my anti-magic manifesto. I've laid it all out. Why the magical plague must be wiped from Avalon.
The motion... Actually, wait. It's Bane. Completely stops but it does damage to magical enemies. Women proper witch hunters. Sounds of it.
Helix. And I assume you're here to hand me an invitation? Let's skip the pleasantries. Why would merchants take over the patronage of a hospital? And why should I have anything to do with it?
What deserves a proper plate?
Touching. But I'll have to disappoint you. I couldn't care less. The people of Cuanacht have always had a knack for entrusting their lives to magical scarecrows, like that men here looming over us. As you can see, wisdom isn't their strong suit. If you don't have a better argument, we might as well end this conversation now.
Otherwise, the hospital will fall under the control of the priest or the Red Priest.
The All-Mother or the Red Church. What a wretched choice. Oh, I can already picture the hospital in either scenario. Devotees brimming with pity alongside that cynical Neonte. Or a pack of lunatics scheming how to dig into their patients' guts. No, thank you. You've convinced me, but you'll have to put in some effort.
Skeptical, the All-Mother.
Because religion dulls the mind. It's no different from magic. Finger snapping, conjuring tricks over your head, miracles, and warding off evil spirits. Healing. That's what science and alchemy are for. Not some collection of stories about salvation and grace. I've been having a serious problem with my supplies lately. The Red Church is hoarding every remotely valuable alchemical ingredient for themselves. Here's a list of items I particularly need. Come back when you have everything. Then I'll join this union. Whatever that turns out to be. Now off with you. You've got plenty of work ahead.
Yes. Alright.
Oh, hello there. Welcome. I haven't seen you around before. but since you decided to visit, I can tell that you have excellent taste. One day, a friend of mine asked me if her new dress looked good, and I told her, you have excellent taste. She was tickled pink and said,
Just because
oh,
most of them
do
are
you really think so? And I said,
Does it?
absolutely. After all, you
Well,
came to
I guess
me
these
for advice.
people are part of the merchants.
Now, let's get down to business. My name is Osmond. If you're in need of a bow or some arrows, I'm here to explain everything and offer you some advice.
About this place.
Cuanacht. What do you want to know?
Oh my god. Tell me about Spain.
He's a good man, but that woman of his, oh, mother preserve me. She once set herself on fire along with half the mansion. Yvain nearly lost his life trying to save her.
What?
Honestly, I'd have just let her burn. She wants to go up in smoke, be my guest. It's a shame about the mansion, though.
About the
There's not much to say. They told us the men here's gone out, and now they want to move us along with it, but the way they're handling it, they've been here for weeks. If I were in charge of the Camelot troops, we'd have been done in 3 days. I was born here, and I've been shooting a bow ever since I was a wee lad. Even as a nipper, I had better aim than boys 5 years older than me. Around 81 or 82, I remember being allowed to practice with the adults, even though I was only 14 or so. One time, our master, we called him Uncle, gathered us in a meadow. He said, lads, we're going to have a contest. Whoever shoots the farthest gets a honeyed apple and a beer from me. They were shooting and shooting, but I just took one glance, aimed, and whoosh. My arrow flew half again as far as their farthest shot. 300 meters easily.
Oh.
So they turned to me and went, come on, Osmond, we can't compete with you. You always win. Osmond, you always win. That's what they said. I could have joined Camelot's army. With my aim, they would have made me one of the royal archers. But leaving was tough, especially since the girls here love to watch me shoot. They'd squeal with delight every time. And in Camelot,
and his
during
pants
the
are a
war,
little dirty too.
who knows what might have happened, so I decided to stay in Cuanacht and join the Watch. In the Watch, I taught others to shoot. Some of them loved those lessons so much they kept practicing even after sunset. So I'd ask them, what are you doing here? You can't even see the target. And they'd reply, oh, but the lessons with you are just too short, and we're really excited about archery. I kept participating in tournaments. People often bet against me, claiming I couldn't hit a bird in flight, or a birch as thin as 2 fingers. I usually came out on top, earning a decent amount of money. But somehow it all just vanished over time. Then I quit the Watch and began trading in top quality bows and arrows.
Probably a drinking problem.
That's all there is to know about me. Oh, and I have an adult daughter, but I'm not sure if she's still around. She left Cuanacht and we lost touch. Gossip is for women and innkeepers. You should see Morag for that. She's both. She's a good one. About 3 years ago, I helped her fix her roof because her husband had died, and there was no one else to do it. She still mentions it.
Yeah, he's gonna go on another whole
fixed
spiel.
that roof better than any roofer could. She tells me that every time she sees me.
I'm starting to think this man might just be God for advice. Why should I listen?
No. Good advice is always handy, especially when it comes from someone experienced. And believe me, when it comes to archery, I'm not just an expert. I'm beyond that. In fact, I'd be surprised if you found anyone on Avalon who knows more about it than I do.
What makes you the Avalon?
Well, find me someone else who's been doing this for over 40 years. Every aspect of it. Back in '84, I was chosen to represent Cuanacht in the team archery tournament.
Okay.
And I wasn't even a lick over 18 back then. During one round, we were shooting at targets 100 meters away. The target was the size of a small apple, and the wind was blowing from the left. So, I took aim, and wham! Right in the middle. Even the captain of the Camelot team jumped up and asked, have you got any more like this one? Maybe the boy would rather shoot for us.
You're that good, then why haven't I heard you before?
If you were older, you surely would have heard of me. I could have been the first of Avalon's archers. They almost knighted me. But as it happened, I joined the watch, got married, and... well, that was that. Hey, if only I'd had the common sense back then that I have now.
Anyway, I would like to know if you support the merchants investing in the local hospital.
I'm not surprised he's asking me. Without my financial backing and, more importantly, my experience, most of the guild's investments wouldn't stand a chance. They really value my involvement, and that gives me leverage. In other words, I can do a bit of bargaining.
Want in return?
Have you heard the legend of Robbie of Grubwood? A bandit who stole from rich merchants and gave the gold to commoners. They say he was an incredible archer. At least, that's how the story goes. People say the same about me, but I'm still waiting for someone to write a song about me, like they did for Robbie. It's only a matter of time. Robbie's long dead. I heard someone in his gang betrayed him. He's buried in a tomb not far from here, along with his bow. And that bow has been on my mind for a while now, you see. According to legend, it's made from centuries-old yew, and enchanted by a druid whose life Robbie once saved. Bring me that bow, and I'll support Alwyn's investment. What do you say?
All right.
That's what I like to hear. I always say sticking close to older, more experienced folks is worth it. There's so much you can learn from them. Am I right? Of course I am!
Robbie's
What
bow.
about it? Then what do you want? As it
Yes?
happens, there's something you can do for me. I've written a letter to Lord Yvain, a few suggestions on how, in my view, he ought to handle this whole business with Camelot. Figured he could use a bit of advice from someone with strategic sense, a head for negotiation, and a touch of military experience. Would you take it to him? You've got younger legs, and I'd rather not leave my stall unattended. I'll give you a few coins for your trouble.
All right.
Brilliant. Here you go. Just don't lose it. I've only got the one copy, and I've no mind to write it all out again.
You doing okay? You're not here to talk about the men here, are you? Oh, please say no. I've had my fill of that topic for a lifetime. Oh, there are far more exciting things to chat about. Like treasure hunting, for instance. You got a look about you. I bet you've been to some dangerous places, haven't you? I'm Bonksy, by the way. I'm an adventurer myself. I have a few trinkets to sell from my last expedition. Want to take a look?
Adventure, huh? What kind of adventures are we talking about?
Oh, all different kinds. Like the ones where you crawl through damp caves or cold tombs, dodge traps, and hope whatever's growling in the dark isn't hungry.
Like what I spend most of my time doing.
Really? Oh, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Come for this life.
Oh, maybe I am. But I manage just fine. And I wouldn't trade this life for anything else. If I had to stay in one place, I'd die of boredom.
Okay. Old tomb, so Rob
Oh,
Graves.
I just take old, forgotten trinkets. They're no use for the dead anyway. It's not robbery if nobody's around to miss them. Think of it as giving treasures a second chance to shine. Slowly but surely. In Cuanacht, fewer people than I expected are looking for artifacts, potion ingredients, or adventuring gear, so I'm counting on travelers. Like you. You must be interested in unique enchanted items, right? Oh, of course you are. I've got something, well, peculiar, but it comes with a fascinating story. It's a piece of armor I found on one of my expeditions. A beautiful, knightly breastplate with just one tiny flaw. It screams in pain when it's struck. It's kind of funny, but I'm afraid not many people have the sense of humor to wear it. I'll let it go for a mere 200 coins.
Up at a 150.
All
I'll buy
right,
it.
deal. I just want to get rid of this gear and hit the road. Oh, one more thing. This armor came with a letter. I found both in the ancestral tomb of the Gévaudan family. Oh, I'm a little jealous, to be honest. This sounds like the beginning of an exciting adventure. I chase the trail myself, but first, I need to sell off my find so I can travel light. With a full coin purse, of course.
Oh, hello there.
Good to see you.
Joy's
A trip to
adventure.
the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after their loot. After all, stealing from a thief isn't a crime, right? They were drunk, so I thought I could sneak in and grab the treasure without any trouble. But I guess I underestimated them. They caught me. 4 or 5 of them, I think. I made it to the exit, and then there was a giant ogre on the beach. I barely managed to slip past it, and the bandits backed off.
Dyed your hair? Odds must have been watching over
Oh
you.
yes, the gods, Avalon, the stars, and most importantly, my magical hairpin that brings me luck. I bought it from a lovely wandering merchant named Maliki.
Every 20 minutes, what? Okay, Tookie. Tried subbing out the races. Non-races. What the fuck? You really did just throw a seat at me. 4. Oh. And he went. Guess he went. Bought cupcakes. Got cheddar ruffles. Got a sub. Purified water. And I have no idea what this last one is. Got that too. Anyway. Marcy? Delightful.
Isn't he? Always with that cheeky grin and a tale to tell.
Let's talk about the menu.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just passing through. From what I understand, Camelot wants to move it to their place along with the inhabitants, but they prefer to stay. They want to live in one place their whole lives. Can you imagine that? I don't know. I got an offer to supply ingredients for healing potions, but honestly, that doesn't sound very exciting. My adventures are more about leaping over chasms and escaping collapsing ruins than gathering wildflowers.
Plants have to grow in strange places.
Maybe so, but it's still not worth spending as much time on it as Alwyn wants. I could be exploring underground labyrinths or running from guards across rooftops instead.
You're gonna be traveling. You could gather the ingredients on the way.
You know what? You're right. That could work. But I can't go anywhere until I sell off all my wares. How about it? Want to take the lot? I'll give you a big discount. Yes? Did you manage to scrape together the money? Oh, I hope so. I'm starting to feel like I'm rooted to this spot.
Yeah.
Fantastic! If you don't need something, you can always sell it later, and even make a profit. Let Alwyn know I'm in, and I can't wait for my first trip to gather ingredients. The world's too big to sit still. I gotta keep moving.
I wasn't expecting
I don't think you should be doing that.
Have some spare food or coin?
Oh, I promise.
I like how Voice is very different.
Walk away.
Sounds talks to me like I did something personally.
The less attention, the better.
Are you hiding from someone?
Oh, I got this letter from the merchant.
Does it now? Very well. Tell Osmond that... what shall we tell him? That I thank him for his concern, and that I will take his advice under consideration.
Okay.
I don't want any part of this. Stay back, or I'll yell for help.
I really don't like me sliding across the floor. Fuck out over it.
I don't think you should be doing that.
Hello.
Got that letter.
How did...
Did he take your advice into it?
Ha! You see? I always say when someone speaks sense, even a lord perks up his ears. Good work. Here's the payment I promised.
Help a soul out.
There's nothing at all. And there will never be anything.
Everything alright?
Look around you. Everything you see doesn't exist. We're not here. And the real Lord, the four-armed king, is lost forever. It's just greedy, deceitful lords everywhere. False kings. There is no king. Sagramore wanted too much. And Vane, he doesn't even know what he wants. Nothing. There's just nothing.
Sagramore, what are you talking about?
I've seen his cursed kingdom. I've seen it haunt my endless nightmares. A kingdom now forgotten by all. An aberration that should never have existed. I saw it. He made them kneel and cry his name. Sagramore! 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 Present but absent. Always absent. Always uncertain. Cuanacht is doomed, as is Yvain's entire bloodline. Gold. Ah, yes. Gold. The true nothingness.
Welcome. One and two.
I don't think you should be doing that.
Are you hiding from someone?
Oh, just sliding. Oh, I can only have two. one guy. This guy with the arrows. Well, that is it. this so I can convince one man kind of an asshole. Guys, but that kind of worked. find all that random shit really helped. Up my hill tree. Gargan X-Men. I like how this is significantly rated. One hand. That's kind of nice. That is the one upside if you keep stuck in the snow. Upside. It's spirituality. Pocket sand. lightning left or right. Buddy. Glad we're on this. Hands down. Annoying. The shit I am. Okay. I was gonna. Alright guys, we did an excellent job of clearing out most of this place. I'm back tomorrow and eventually turn in a quest. Never mind, I'm gonna die. Really?
Oh, hello there. Got my...
You doing okay?
Prepare for battle.
Oh, who the fuck are you?
You'll fall to my sword. My shield is a fortress.
Oh, you don't even have a shield.
Tis just a flesh wound.
Okay.
You'll pay for that insult. You are nothing but a peasant.
Big Swain's hit me. Pretty sure he just hit me once. Good job, teammate. That was my fault. I tried to engage with him in actual combat. Dipshit. What's up, Coco? About that. I do that. Quick save, so I don't have to keep running back up here when I want to fight this guy.
I'll strike you down. You'll fall to my sword.
Whoopsie.
Here's but a scratch.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I will be your downfall.
Well, fuck me. I can't even hit him, the blade or anything on my sword until I get the skills up to actually be able to use.
Let your guard down. You'll fall to my sword. Fight is mine. I'll strike you down. I'll get you back tenfold. You're out of your depth. I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down. You'll pay for that insult. I see fear in you.
Fuck. Oh, they're fighting.
You are nothing but a peasant. to my sword.
I'm sorry, sir. That arrow aimed right at me.
Fight is mine. Blow for blow. Tis but a scratch. You'll pay for that insult. I'll get you back tenfold.
We did it! Five on 5%. Fetch scouts and iron ore. Marks the ship. Derived from the ancient methods and closer monitoring the Rita mining operation. Tainted artifacts 5. Tax artifacts transferred by the world. Inspection potential. Preserve alpha. Evaluate a royal possible use. That you're at Avalon. Oh yeah. Place to show up. I could show them off a bit better. He is. Look at him. 4 eyes. I can only see 3. Fourth one down here. Promise you. A lot more into. actually gonna walk. It. Time to go. Time to go. I'm over encumbered. I can't fight anyone.
Nice to see you.
Good to life.
Hello.
There's still a lot of bows.
Leave it already.
Oh dear, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
I may have 0 two-handed skill right now, but a weapon that can actually do damage.
Keep it civil, please.
So much more better than a weapon that can.
Are you sure that's...
Yeah, huh? Ah, yes. Yes, now I remember. I remember it all. On the 14th day of the month of Oak, a procession dressed in red passed through. They dragged people from their homes. Eventually they came for us as well. Me and my Brianna, our possessions. They took everything. Took it all for themselves. Now, I have nothing left. I'm just a poor man. Back then, I lived in the borough, near Camelot, you see. I was there when the priests came with a crowd of penitents, dressed in robes made of parchment laden with the word. The priests cracked their holy whips and delivered fiery speeches. No more Red Death, no more suffering.
Affected?
No, but I was cured nonetheless. I gave up everything for the cure. I gave up Brianna and all my possessions. I had to cleanse myself. Yes, now I am pure. Can you see? Can yes, now. Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
If it's a kind of.
Oh, hello there.
Okay. Dave is on something right now. On a blacksmith option.
Have some spare food or coin?
Do I need to touch one of them? Then I can teleport. Go back to the horns at the south. Guys, that's the only spot, as of right now, I know there's a blacksmith station in my stash nearby, so I hopefully level up my weapon. Weapon.
Getting restless.
So upgrade. Can I upgrade this hammer? course it requires me to fight. I'll put random unknown artifacts on. My armor. Just like that, I'm broke again. Back. I've had to swap up my style now. Because oh, dang it.
Nice to see you.
I don't think you should be doing that.
All because I want to talk some dude to leave the house. On the bright side, I hurt people now, which is nice. On the dumb bullshit.
There's no need for violence.
over there. Okay. Whole new spell. Now I go up these stairs and fight these guys up. We level up just like that? Okay. Talk to you when I'm good and ready, bud. A big ass hammer. Oh my. I think it would be with how many times I have to learn that lesson? Fuck it. Rest for an hour so my summons die and I. not even at this point. Okay. down.
You were awaited. In the past, in the present, and in the future.
Like you were waiting for quite a long time there, friend.
Stages have converged into one. And here you stand. Welcome, Hollow Shell. It is time to begin the next act of your journey.
Happened here?
Simple minds with lofty titles, and simpler folk with no standing opened these walls to something they did not understand. Then came the outbreak of terror. The plague claimed this place. A holy relic, a fragment of the sanctified body of the prophet.
Guy in what?
Ignatius is but a corpse now, walking his own path toward grace. But his journey nears an end. He survived because he was the only one prepared to become a hollow shell. I chose him to carry the gift forward, to pass it on to someone he deemed worthy. It seems that someone was you.
Or you?
I am the one, the vessel, the bearer of grace, the giver. I have worn many names, but names matter little, except for the prophets. Kai, listener of the bleeding heart of the plague, the sanctified pilgrim.
Try. Hey. Come for me.
A humble soul is awaited by the bleeding heart of the plague. Someone who evaded its grasp. Someone who defied the destiny laid before them.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Her name is Una, an old widow in Cuanacht. But she is not alone. There is another, one whose choice led you here. His role as the hollow shell must end. His purpose is fulfilled. He is no longer needed. In you, I have Prophet Kai and the heart.
Wait.
She will die in her sleep, and she will find peace in death. For those who defy their destiny cannot depart with joy.
I have to do this?
The gift you carry is only the beginning. Much within you must be purged before you achieve perfect obedience, before you are ready for the final act. Now, receive the mark of the plague. Pass it on to those I have chosen. When their fates are sealed, return here for the next step to be revealed.
I can do that.
Months, years may pass, but you will in your time. Or you may end it now. Close your eyes forever.
Huh?
And your part in this tale concludes.
I was gonna end anyway. I was getting.
But no.
Felt like I was all geeked out for this.
Someone else will take your place. The heart bleeds, but it never bleeds out. It beats on, adapting endlessly to the cycle of history.
All in for a penny, in for a pound. Hit him. on me. I decided to summon my and let them use it. That was my. Go home. All this shit I don't. Ugh! Left. Go home. Sell all their crap. Hopefully make decent profit. Pretty important. Over here, horsey.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Hello.
Up, we're gonna.
leaving already?
That reminds me. Some of these books if I want.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Nice to see you.
Oh, I need. It's all the way there. Oh my god. Go up this way. Quite the journey, but if it's the one I gotta make, so be it. Well, question time. City. A. Exit game. Coco, say goodbye. Probably tomorrow. Not a war. Wow. Probably be fun. Anyway. I know you said bye, but Coco would probably like to type it out in chat. And it definitely didn't get picked up on the microphone. Waiting on Coco. To have it forever immortalized. Goodbye. How about the Mets? Coco. Phone. Call. I'm annoying Coco. Cole's been voicemail. Wake or not? I'm just call again. Annoy her and call again. Was awake, she did. Fuck up. Not done that. I have to get up. There's the bye-bye. Coco. Click and click.